All right, we're going to find out who killed JR in this episode. Cliffhanger. So, this is your brother JD Nigel, Word of Truth. This is my channel. I do Bible teachings. And today we're talking about the difference between a Jew and a Gentile and a believer, and what we need to understand. And because these damn fake Hebrew Israelites, or these Pharisees, whoever they are, they're giving us a bad name. We're supposed to have the bread, and people are supposed to believe it and go, "What do you got? What do you got?" I got the answer. I got the map to the path back to our Heavenly Father, our Creator. We know Him. He's in covenant with us. We're Israel. But what are these monkeys doing? Yeah, we're better than you. We found out we're better than you. You guys suck. We're awesome and you just suck rocks. Ha ha ha. The Lord's going to destroy you Edomite white people. Jeez. Very immature, gentlemen. Very and wrong. Just plain false. Wrong. I've said it over and over again. We're supposed to be better. We're not better because we're going to hurt people and be above everyone. Yeah, we're going to be above everyone, but we're going to be above everyone the right way. With love, with compassion, with understanding, with patience. You guys are just so damn hypocritical and arrogant. So believers, my people, Israel, some of you are Israel, not very many. We're few and far between, believe me. These guys act like, oh, we're scattered all over the place, the whole globe. I'm starting to think that there's very, very few that are actually in the family and doing the work. There's plenty that are in the family, but just like the GMS says, those Israelites are Israelite foreigners. They're whacked out of their head. They're following the ways of the heathen, and they're Hellenized. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, some of them are. I don't know the difference. All I know is what I am. I'm Israel, and I got the word, and I have the bread. Do you want some bread? Are we going to sit down and eat? Or am I going to chase you off like a thug? All right, here's the kicker. So we're reading through, and I'll just summarize. We're talking about offering things to idols and the difference between how the Israelites offer and how the Gentiles offer. The Gentiles can't be offering any kind of sacrifice because they don't have that ability. And so I can see where GMS says these Christians, they're bugged out. They kind of are. That's as far as they can get. That's as far as the Lord, that's the bounds. That's the bounds, you dummies. The bounds isn't, oh, Edom's going to fall. They're only going to be able to go so far, and then their whole Charagma thing, and World War III is going to collapse, and the Yahushua is going to... The bounds is their ability to understand God. Man, you guys think so carnally. It's like, can you get in the Spirit? The Spirit. So we're talking about the bread, the offering. We are partakers. Israel is a partaker in the sacrifices. Aren't we partakers? But do we offer things to idols anymore? No. We have Yahushua. We don't have to offer anything. The sacrifice now is to offer the bread. We're offering Yahushua himself. That's a sacrifice. And we know him. We know him. And we know what the bread and the blood is. We're part of the family. It's like, hey, you guys want to join the family? And man, you're just making everyone hate us. No one wants to be part of your family. And just other dummies that want to believe that they're somebody that they're probably not. You're you're confusing everything, you guys. So here's the meat. So we were talking about the sacrifices, the idols. We can't offer things to idols. We have to offer the bread. And when these ignorant Gentiles, heathens, unbelievers, we're in the world with them, and we can't offend them. And that's what you guys are doing. My ex-girlfriend's going around telling everyone I'm a psychopathic cult follower because I'm a Hebrew Israelite. How's that? Nice. I mean, she's kind of a devil, but it's expected. But to go that far, man, 10 years of teaching, she didn't even take one step. So what's it say? Whether therefore you eat, verse 31, 1 Corinthians 10, whether therefore you eat or drink or whatsoever you do all to the glory of God. Simple. Are you guys doing what you're doing to the glory of God? Or are you saying, I know my God is a loving God and a merciful God, and he's slow to anger, and he's very patient and long-suffering? Do you say that? No. You say he's pissed. He's coming back to mess you up. That's not doing anything to the glory of God. That's to the glory of your own arrogant, puffed up, vain imaginations. It's pathetic, really. It is. Here's the meat. Here's the JR. Who killed JR? Verse 32 of 1 Corinthians 10, verse 32. Give no offense, neither to the Jews, nor to the Gentiles, nor to the church of God. So who are these three people that we can offend? First of all, the Jews. They're offending me. I am a Hebrew Israelite. I am very offended. And it's not a good place for them. It's not a good place to be. And I'm not going to offend them anymore because I don't need to. I've told them enough times, and they're set in their ways. All I can do is make the lessons and say, I hope you don't hate me for being a Hebrew Israelite. I hope you understand that I love you, believers. I love you, churchgoers, because you're seeking God. That's what this is saying. Give none offense, neither to the Jews nor to the Gentiles. So who are these Gentiles? It's the Israelite foreigners, right? Okay. No. What's it say? It says in 32, these Gentiles are literally the Greeks. Literally. That's what it says. They're the Greeks. The heathens. Get it? It doesn't. Why would he say Jews and then Gentiles? He would have said to the Jews scattered everywhere, whether they know themselves or not, or something like that. Not Jews, Gentiles, and then the house of God, the church of God, on top of it. Really? You're offending all of them, GMS. You're offending all of them. You're offending me as a Jew. You're offending the Greeks because they don't know any better. And you have things that are true, but you're not loving them into the kingdom. You're being just like them, wicked ass racial nincompoops that don't know how to rule. When I hear GMS say, and to the elders and apostles who rule correctly, or whatever their stupid saying is, they rule nothing. They can't even rule themselves. All they can rule is their wicked tongues. even as I please all men, verse 33, even as I please all men in all things. What do I do? What's my job? What is Paul's job? To please all. Let me read it again. It's not that difficult. Okay, all right. Even as I please all men in all things, not seeking my own profit, but the profit of many, that they may be saved. Let me read it again. All right, okay. Even as I please all men in all things, not seeking my own profit. You know why they call us prophets? Because we're seeking to profit the nations. That's what a prophet is. We're telling you the truth. Get with it. It's gonna happen either way. And you're gonna find out either way what the truth is. And if you believe, buy that stock. That's why Ziggy said, check into my hotel. Check into my hotel. Feels so good about something so right. Could it last another night? Profit. Not seeking mine own profit, but the profit of many, that they may be saved. Okay? All right? Nincompoops. So I'm going to look for that scripture. It was Leviticus. It was talking about they sacrifice on the devils. I think that's the one. Verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils. And I was like, what the hell? Where'd that come from? That's the part I couldn't understand. That's why I had to go back and precept it. It is Leviticus. Hold on. I'm getting it. Bear with me. 20a. Leviticus 17:7. So back here in Leviticus, back when we're getting the laws, we're learning about sacrificing stuff to idols to cover our sins. We're learning about how to treat each other. We're learning how to treat the Lord, how to reverence Him, how to keep ourselves clean. Basically, stay in the good graces. That's what the laws were for, to stay in the good graces of the Lord. But the laws are done. Now we're under liberty, and we're under grace. So what we do now is we say, thank God that we have a God. And thank God that we believe that we have a God. And thank God that we had a God that sent His own Son to suffer and to sacrifice. He is the sacrifice. This is what we're talking about, the sacrifice that I do every day. These guys are sacrificing to devils because they're not sacrificing to profit anyone. Even Israel's not profiting on their nonsense. Who wants to be GMS? Who wants to be Sakari? Who wants to be IUIC? It's like a bunch of knuckleheads that are pissed off at the white man. Okay, Leviticus 17:7. And here it is. I'm going to start in. I'll start in 17:2. Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons and unto all the children of Israel, and say unto them, this is the thing which the Lord has commanded, saying, what man soever there be of the house of Israel that kills an ox or a lamb or a goat in the camp, or killeth it out of the camp, and bringeth not into the door of the tabernacle of the congregation to offer an offering unto the Lord before the tabernacle, blood shall be imputed to that man. He has shed blood, and that man shall be cut off from among his people. So if you start wondering off and doing your own thing, and you're not following the laws, you're going to get kicked out of the congregation. That's what the Lord's telling Aaron to tell the people. Let me continue. To the end that the children of Israel may bring their sacrifices, which they offer in the open field, even they that may bring them unto the Lord. What's he saying right there? We're in the open field. The earth is the field. The good seeds are the children of God. And he's saying, we are that. Let me read it again. To the end that the children of Israel may bring their sacrifices. So that's what it was talking about in Corinthians. We're sacrificing ourselves and saying, hey, hate to say it, but we got the truth and you need to believe it. It's not that easy. Believe me, it's not that easy. You run into roadblocks every turn. So let me continue so we can get through this lesson. Sorry for sighing over and over again. It's like, it's getting so, the truth is sinking into me in a way that's like, I'm so distressed and just sad about the whole thing. It's really lonely. I'm glad I have one or two disciples that believe me and aren't out there going, beware of J.D. Nija. To the end that the children of Israel may bring their sacrifices, which they offer in the open field, even that they may bring them unto the Lord, under the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priest, and offer them for peace offerings unto the Lord. So what was Paul talking about in Corinthians? He was saying, the Gentiles, if they're trying to distribute bread out here, some of these Christians, and that's where GMS has it right, they only have so much truth. So they can congregate together and they can do that, but don't tell me anything, Mr. Christian, because I'm Israel. You go play in your field and I'll play on mine. And all I can say to you is check into my hotel, because that's going to save you. The church, you better be a sweet-hearted, Bible-reading, Christian, Catholic, whatever denomination you are. If you really want to rise in the kingdom, you got to believe in Israel. You got to believe in the sacrifices, the bread. We are the bringers. We are sent. And that's why I'm so pissed off at GMS and these guys. If you're Israel and you were sent, are you representing? What are you representing? You're not representing me. You guys are hateful. And you don't know the Lord. You don't know his character. You don't know his essence. You don't know. It's obvious. Because you're hateful and wicked. He's bringing us for peace, right? The Prince of Peace. So why would you want to be out here causing war and conflict if you're of Yasharallah? We're the princes of the peace. Really? Right? Okay. And the priest shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar of the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and burn the fat for a sweet savor unto the Lord. Who's the priests? The priests are the Israelites, my friends. That's why I tell GMS, let the priests do their job. And that was a hint to them to stop being such wicked, angry, hateful sons of gun. And they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils. This is the verse 17:7. And they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils, after whom they have gone whoring. This shall be a statute forever unto them throughout their generations. How long is this statute going to go on? Forever. Every regeneration. Every regeneration, I stood in my lot. And now I'm here, and I'm saying you need to knock off your wicked sacrifices to this wicked, evil, hateful. You're supposed to love your brother till the end. Even these people that aren't like us, we want them to be like us. That's the point. Oh, you can't make it. You're not good enough. You're dumb. You're too dumb. We're eliminating you. We don't have a place for you. Is that Israel? Is that Israel? Is that what you're sacrificing all your time for? To tell people, I'm better than you and you suck. Yeah, you got to go. You might make it as my slave. Dude. They're going to be servants. They're going to be helpers. They're going to be what powers our kingdom. There's only one queen bee, and all the other bees work. I'll read that again. And they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils. He's talking about Israel. So when Paul was saying, let a wise man know what I'm saying, and that's what I keep trying to explain. Too bad there's no one here to hear it and to let it sink in, because it's not that easy to get, because it's deep. Israel's an example of everything not to do. And so when it says the Gentiles offer sacrifices unto devils, all they're doing was following us. And now you're leading them even further down the wrong path. You dummies. We're coming down to the end here, and you're like, okay, yeah, you're worshiping and sacrificing to devils. That means you're done. No, Israel, you dummies. We did the same thing. It says so right here. That's what Paul was talking about. We can't be that way anymore. We got to tell them, no, you don't offer up anything. Sit your ass down and listen to me. That's what you offer up, your ear and your heart to someone who has the heart. Oh, this is a good message, isn't it? I mean, the Lord is just, he's not letting me get away. And I'm going to be here, and as time goes on, it's going to get better and better and better, and it's going to be an amazing thing. People go, fuck, that J.D. Nigel's got power. Not right now. I'm just struggling along, trying to do my Lord's work. And thou shalt say unto them, whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers which sojourn among them, that offer a burnt offering or a sacrifice, and bring it not unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation to offer it unto the Lord, even that man shall be cut off from among his people. What did he just say? What did Leviticus say? And thou shalt say to him, whatsoever man there be of Israel, or of the strangers that are following us, that offer a burnt offering or a sacrifice, and bring it not to the Lord. You gotta make sure you're giving them the right bread, Jim ass man. You guys are you're in the wrong cafeteria, man. That place closed down years ago. There's no bread there. I don't know who you guys are. You're not, if you're Israel, you're the wickedest of Israel. And you deserve whatever you get, because you guys are not, you're not coming in the spirit of my Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You're not coming in, even in Jesus Christ. You call him some kind of, the other white meat. He's not that. Yeah, he is. That's the one that the Gentiles believe in. Let them believe in him. That's the same dude. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel or of the strangers that sojourn among you that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against the soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from his people. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls, for it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul. He gave it to us because we are the sacrifice that will atone for people's sins and reconcile them back to the Father through believing in our big brother Yahushai. JD Nija, I'm out of time. Hope you people are getting it. I love you. Shalom.